Hey guys, welcome to Abbie's Auras, or welcome back if you've been here before. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Okay, so today's video is all about attracting money into your life with the law of attraction. So I always used to love this topic. When I first was getting into manifestation, this was the topic that I always used to kind of search and be like, oh my god, how do I do this? Like, how do I attract more money into my life and be more stable? So first thing is, basically, if you really believe that these tips are going to help you and if you are actually trying to incorporate them into your life, then it will work. It'll work faster because you believe in it and you're excited, and it will work better because you're actually putting the things that I'm telling you into your life rather than just watching a video and then it never happening because you've never actually tried. So basically, the first one I want to talk about is giving thanks to money. And this one really changed my life. I didn't realise how much it would change. So I read this in a book, and I will link the book in the description below because it was an amazing book. Obviously it wasn't my book, but it was really good. So basically, when we think about money, we're so focused on what's going out rather than what's coming in, and we forget to give thanks to money that's coming in already, and we just presume that we've never got enough. So this is definitely something that I did. I didn't realise how much money I actually had coming in because I was so focused on my bills going out. So basically, every time you receive money, even if it's whether you find it on the street, like a penny, whether you get gifted something, whether you've worked for it, doesn't matter what it is, it's still the energy of money. So I want you to give thanks to it, like thank you universe, or whoever you look up to, like thank you God, whatever you're into. So basically, when we just say thank you for the money, every time we receive the money we say thank you, and really mean it as well. Like, so we're focusing on then the money that's coming in, and therefore we start to see more of it because that's what we're focused on. Whatever we focus on expands. So normally I used to focus on the bills going out, and I used to focus on like whether I had enough to pay the bills, rather than me. I knew, breathe. I knew I had enough to pay the bills, but because I was always coming from a time where I never normally did have enough money, I was always struggling, I was going month from month, I always just had it in my head that I had to just check, and I had to just keep on top of it, otherwise I was going to get into more debt. And I was really like focused on, like, I have a spreadsheet, like my spreadsheet is amazing. So I have like a spreadsheet, and I'd just be like checking, make sure everything's in place, but not focus on what's coming in. I would always just focus on all the bills going out and how much I would have left over if I had anything left over. But it was never coming from a positive way. It was always coming from like, oh, will I have enough money? Like, if I've got money left over, like how much is it going to be? Is it going to be enough? Like, I used to just panic a lot about it, and I didn't have the best beliefs around money. So that is going into number 2. So number 2, definitely work on your limited beliefs around money. How does money make you feel? How does it help you in your life? Like, does it help you, or do you feel like the more of I've never got enough to pay my bills, like I'm struggling, I'm worried? Really dig deep into this, because this is going to be the core of your money and whether it's going to come to you or not. So basically, I used to really like think negative about money. I used to be like, yeah, money's amazing, but then when you really think about it, I would be like, yeah, money is amazing for the people that have got it, but I don't. So change that mentality. You have got money, you're just maybe not, you don't have as much as other people. So it doesn't even matter about that. It doesn't matter how much of you've got or other people have got. You just focus on that money that you've got coming in, and it will expand. Give thanks to it all the time. Gratitude is such a high vibration. So it brings it to us so quickly with gratitude, and once we're so grateful for everything we've got coming in already and we're focusing on what's coming in, then the universe will be like, yes, like give her more money. So in another way, when you're kind of, the universe, you're asking for more money all the time and the universe is trying to give it to you, but really when we're seeing this money, say like if it's a penny on the street or if it's like the odd £5 that's like has come into your life, and then you're not being like, oh my god, thank you universe, then it seems like to the universe like, well, she's not even grateful for what she has and she's whinging about having more money again, but really we've just tried to give her more money, and like, you know, so it's just bringing it to you through the easiest form. So basically, the more we give thanks to what, every time we receive money, the more that the universe is like, yeah, she's respecting it, she's coming from a good energy, let's expand this, let's give her more. And also I would suggest working on your sabotage. So basically, if you've come from a place of not having a lot of money, you're most probably going to have some sabotaging habits. So I definitely did. I love to buy clothes, shoes, pretty much anything. I just love to shop, and I'm not even gonna lie. So basically, if you work on saving your money, then when you start to get more money coming in, it won't really feel like you have to wait like, oh, it's coming to the end of the month, I have nothing and I'm waiting for payday. So even if it's £5 every payday you put into your savings, you know that if an emergency happens, you've always got that. And £5, maybe even do more than £5 if you can. But I started off with £5 because I feel like sometimes we go to Costa, we spend £5 without even knowing. So I would make it my goal not to spend that £5. I would put it into my savings, and then as it went on, a few months went by, I started putting more into my savings, and I really kind of like, I felt better about money. And then it got to a point where I can't remember what it was, but I had to spend it. A bill came up. I can't remember what bill it came up, but bill came up and I had to spend it. But in a way, I felt so much better about like paying that bill because I had the money there and I wasn't really worried about it. Normally, if I had a bill come up unexpected, I'd be panicking. I'd be like, oh no, like, what am I gonna do? Like, this always happens. And I'd go back into that negative mentality, rather than this time I had money saved and I was like, yes, pay it, it's fine. Like, I can pay bills, like, without worrying. So then, this is where it got annoying. I felt amazing about money and I thought, oh, I don't need to do this anymore. I stopped noticing, like, I stopped giving thanks to every single money that came in. I stopped putting £5 away, and then I thought, oh, like, you know, I don't need to do that anymore. Like, I'm manifesting money. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Like, why did I stop it? It literally, I just got back into the negative mindset about it. And it wasn't because anything in my life had changed. It's just my negative thoughts started to creep back in more and I didn't notice and I wasn't keeping on top of them. And basically I started to get like worried about money again, and I was like, oh my days, like I've spent so long focusing on the positive and I didn't even realize that I'd been like thinking negative now for like way over a week, and that's way too much momentum for me, for my liking. So I challenge you guys to do this with money and see how much money you notice coming in. And my clients do this, and one of them just told me last night that she's been seeing way more money coming in. She's getting more shifts in work, so I'm so proud of her. So yeah, I challenge you to do this little task around money and see what changes in your life. And make sure you comment below all your updates, because I would love to know and I would love to see what helps. So I'll see you on tomorrow's video.